All right, how's it going, Luckies? Hysterical Light Entertainment presents another episode of Hand Shoes and Horse Grenades. Give it up for your host, Nathan Hart!
Hello! How we doing, Luckies? Y'all feeling good? Welcome to Hand Shoes and Horse Grenades. We do this show every single week right here at Lucky's Club in downtown Eugene. We're streaming live on YouTube right now with Hysterical Light Entertainment. It is a comedy show. We do it every single week. I've got a lot of the best comedians from around Oregon are going to come right over here. I'm going to sit over at my table over here and interview them and talk about what's going on in their lives. We're going to do some bits and try and make this a show worth watching for you. We've got a little open mic bucket right up here at the front of the stage. If you're not signed up yet and you want to try stand-up comedy tonight, it's a decent time to do it. It's a decent enough to... Any time is a good time to do it, but especially the end of the world. That makes a lot of sense to me. Hey, could I get a nice round of applause for Josiah behind the bar back there? Taking care of us, not kicking any of us out, even if he wants. It's, we're doing good things here. Things are good. Hey, Crabman, how are you doing?
It's been a weird week.
Yeah? What's going on?
Well, just like last Sunday, right after the show, I was with Tomas, and we were just talking, and this lady just like bopped her head right in the middle, like right in between our heads, and was like, "I like your hat. Can I have it?" I was like, "Absolutely not. No, not at all. I don't know who you are. You can't just have my hat." She then went on to want to fight me, then want to fuck me.
All right, that's 2 out of 3.
And then just wanted my hat. Yeah, that's really what it all came down to.
Hell yeah. Keep it going for my band leader, Crabman, everybody. He is not generous with hats, is what we learned about Crabman just now, turns out.
Well, if you wanted to borrow it, that's one thing.
Yeah, if you want to borrow a hat. I mean, I feel like I'm more suspicious of someone who wants to borrow my hat for a little bit. That's more... That gives me more worries than someone who wants to keep it. You shouldn't want whatever dandruff I've got going on up in your head. So, all right, guys. Hey, are we ready to start the show? Hell yeah, let's do it. All right, our first comedian tonight, all the way from Brownsville, Oregon. It's not that far away from here. I don't know why I always announce it like it's a distance that she traveled, but it is what it is. We accept road comedians, no matter how far away they're from, even if it's from slightly up the I-5. Put your hands together as loud as you can for my friend and yours, Lindsay Bitts.
Yeah, I risk life and limb for that 30-minute drive every single time. I really do.
And that's just the part where you leave Brownsville.
Right, yeah. I mean, if you're behind a tractor, absolutely. It's going to take you a half hour to get out of Brownsville.
All right, let's see. So you're in a polycule.
True.
That's a very Oregon thing. How do you, in general, stay organized?
Google Maps, or not Google Maps, obviously. Google Calendar is a necessary thing. If you aren't in Dungeons and Dragons, you might not know how necessary it is. That was my training wheels, was having to have a Dungeons and Dragons group, because having a connected calendar between multiple people that just like automatically updates was something that turns out to be an important polyamorous life skill for sure. And then just you just hope to God you don't double book. But honestly, most of my double booking lately has been coming from comedy shows. It's like, darn, my comedy, who is definitely one of my partners at this point, I date her more than anybody else, for sure, every time. It just ends up being like, hey, do you mind if we just kind of do a double date with comedy, and like you come to one of my shows?
On that particular topic, how do you decide which member of the polycule gets to come to your shows?
That's hilarious. No, I invite all of them, every single one.
Okay, they all
and
get to
any
come.
that happen to come. Like the type of polyamory I practice is kitchen table polyamory, and the concept is that like, we might not all like fuck each other, but we would all happily sit down at the same kitchen table and like share a meal. And so like they know about each other. They're like,
right.
Basically they're friends. We like count on each other for all sorts of things, but whether or not we directly fuck.
Where's our crowd out on this? Are we mostly...
Is this like normal for you guys too, because we're in Eugene? Like
yeah, because we're in Eugene? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we're a good 50-50 there on whether we're fucking everybody or just one, and that's good. That's great.
I mean, the first rule of polyamory is have fun and be yourself. So if you don't want to fuck someone, you always should just not fuck that person. That's for sure.
I love that you compared it to a D&D party, because I feel like every group that is a polycule that I've seen looks like a D&D party. Like I can clearly identify
are in multiple D&D parties because they're very good at scheduling. And really part of it too is that like in D&D it's kind of like practice polyamory in a couple ways. Like you do the calendar thing, but also you get to kind of like casually flirt with your friends. Like if they are DMing a session and they are playing the curvaceous barmaid, like it is totally kosher to be like, I flirt with the curvaceous barmaid, and the DM's going to be like, all right, how do you flirt with me? And it's your friend, right? And like that's totally fine. You guys can both be fucking other people, and like for whatever reason, like that's, I mean, I think it's practice. I think it's playtime.
The other weird overlap is they're both things Christians hate. That's really
weird. I don't know why they have that. It's because of the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a class in your polycule, what would it be?
Like are you saying like for me?
If you had to pick a D&D class of what role do you fill in your polycule?
I want to say I'm a wizard because I have the most books. But
you can preface all the classes with I'm an orgy wizard.
Yeah, I'm an orgy wizard. I have one. So one of the things about me is I like to collect books, and I've recently organized my library by topic. So I have a library that's all magic stuff. I have a library that's all like history stuff and like writing stuff. But then I have this whole collection that's all of my favorite, which is antiquated sex advice books. They're like from anywhere from like the 1920s to today, but like I just love seeing how like they talk about like different things that they didn't really understand about the clitoris, and like different things that they just kind of like advised for like marital relations to not be so aggressive. It's just there's fascinating information in those books, but I keep that whole collection together. And so yeah, I would be the sex wizard for sure. I have the collection for it. I study.
That's a valid answer, as opposed to a sex sorcerer that just knows what they're doing.
Yeah, natural magic in the bedroom.
All charisma.
Just like they don't need a Hitachi magic wand. They just like they got it with their fingers or whatever.
You're into all.
Thank you.
Very good. Yeah. I forget what the D&D term is for it. It's like an implement or something.
Yeah. Like oh God, what is? I mean, it's a component, right?
Components. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Or is that only if you use it up?
Yeah.
Fuck,
no, you're right.
Wizard.
Yeah. What's the who's?
What's the difference between a wand and like a diamond when you are a caster in D&D? I play too much Pathfinder to know.
Yeah, we already established who is fucking in this room. Who's not fucking? Yeah.
Who's
that
not
can
fucking
tell us?
No, the people who are playing D&D are also fucking. They're in the polycule.
I know. You're right. I'm being very dated
more than
right
any
now.
Of us.
I know. I was about to say like it's crazy that we can bond on the part of the role playing, but not the part of the fucking a lot of people.
Man, I wish you would be on my team. That would be so much more fun for all of us.
Crabman, can you play the was that a questionable come on sound effect?
Oh, that's the first one? There has to have been an earlier.
No,
come on.
I said come on.
As in like I'm coming on his face.
Yeah. Like it like. What's the sound effect when the guests hit on me? Okay.
All right.
It's just the way
it's just a foul on the play.
Like it always goes back to the foul whistle, as though anyone on this show understands sports.
Yeah, right. Like that's hilarious. Sports. That's so funny.
You do a bunch of old-timey shit. That you're also a clown as one of your numerous jobs. What do you feel like the overlap is between being a clown, like an actual clown, and doing stand-up? Like, where do those things sync up? Besides, and don't say for comedy because clowns are not for that.
Okay, so you're saying I can't count being funny?
No, absolutely not. You're a clown.
No, it's being willing to make an absolute fool of yourself. Like that, there's that gap between like being successful and like being where you are, and you have to be willing to like swim around in the mire of that gap of like, oh, I'm just going to do things that people actually find cringe for quite some time before anyone's like, oh, that's actually funny. I'll laugh at you. And like in clown world, like you put on the face paint, you know what you're doing, and it's certainly cringe for quite some time. Yeah.
What do you What do you feel like is the biggest negative overlap between clown world and comedy world?
I have to have this personality to be able to do it, you know? Like,
Okay.
and people who know me have to like deal with me in professional settings besides like comedic ones. And so
Yeah.
sometimes I push for the clown bit or I push for the comedy bit, and the people around me were like, could you not? And that's...
Are all the clowns mentally ill?
I mean, are like...
Because I know what it's like on this side of the spectrum.
Especially the sad ones. I would say anyone who does a sad clown face is definitely doing a cry for help. Like, they're... I mean, there's the famous clown jokes, right? Like,
right.
Yeah, you go to the doctor, I'm so sad.
I feel like you
Have you
just
seen the
gave the
clown?
most obvious answer to the most obvious question that I could have asked.
You know,
like,
you're
are the-
softballing. I get it.
Are the clowns sick? And you're like, the ones that cry.
Right. The crying clowns are absolutely sick. The smiling clowns are also sick, but they are more delusional about it. I don't know.
Yeah. Have you? And you can stop me if this broaches some sort of clown ethics or something. Have you worked with a clown who has been banned from clowning?
Not yet. No, I haven't
Not
worked.
yet.
I haven't done enough clown gigs with other clowns for that to happen.
Interesting. So that maybe that's another point where you guys don't overlap, because comedians, we work with each other all the fucking time.
Right.
Like
yeah.
we're with together like all the time.
I am often the only clown in the room, which
Interesting.
can be a different dynamic for a lot of people. For some people, it's like, oh, good, I know who to avoid, and then I'm an isolated character.
Yeah, honestly, good news. I don't want there to be more than one clown in a room at pretty much any time.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
would say that my brethren that I do sort of disown in the clown world are the ones in 2016 that were causing lockdowns in schools. That was fucking awful. I was definitely working in a school during the clown craze and had a lockdown situation where we had to keep people out and pretend that we were closed down because there was a rumor that there was a clown in a park nearby. And it was like, damn, this is too close. I thought it was a meme. And then somebody actually starts dressing as clowns. It's crazy.
It feels like that was your moment, you know, where it's like you should have clowned up to go face them.
But this is years before I knew myself, you know?
Okay, you weren't
I wasn't
full
fully
clown
clown yet. No, I hadn't really put on the
wow.
face paint before. I was juggling
Okay.
for years and, trying to ride a unicycle, but certainly never put on the face paint for real.
You were microdosing clowning.
Yeah. Training without really being serious about it, you know? Yeah.
All right, let's see. I think we should keep the show moving.
All right, I think we should.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
We've got clown noises. Hey, keep it going for Lindsay Bits, everybody. Excellent. All right. Hey, is James Manning here? Yeah, he is. Excellent. Okay. Well, I see him. I see his silhouette at the very least. All right. Yeah, we're having fun. This is a good time. All right. You're really going to enjoy your next comedian quite a bit. I like him a lot. He's a local outlaw country musician. He does a lot of cool shit around comedy, and you can catch him over at the Houndstooth Pub right here in Eugene once a month for a show over there. Put your hands together, nice loud for James Manning III. Oh, you're there. There you go.
Okay, I'm standing. All right.
Yeah, you found it.
Yeah, sorry.
You can get slightly closer to me
little
so
closer?
we can see you better. You're
All right, let's do
you're
this.
one of those people that's hard to light with the thing. So, and it appears to me like you actually have bits ready to go. I
mean-
forgot to tell you that I did change the format of the show where now I ask you stuff.
Oh.
So if you want to do some of that too, that's also you know what's fun? Why
brought
don't
the
you
new stuff, It's,
How about you just sort of wedge the jokes you were planning to do into whatever I ask you?
all right.
You know, it'll be like a really bad late night set where I'm really setting you up for nothing. Just really change the top. Okay, you get what I'm saying?
I'm for it.
Yeah. James, you're one of those people that looks and sounds like you have the opposite political beliefs of the person that you actually are.
Well, that's interesting that you would say that. I think that's correct. There we go. That's it.
How do you feel like that affects you, trying to talk with other people who either are aligned with you or aren't?
I do feel that people are somewhat afraid. It seems like very hesitant, but I have to say something to make sure that they understand that I'm one of the good ones or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
What's your go-to to try and seem like a safe redneck?
a safe redneck? Well, first I explained that originally rednecks came from people who wore red bandanas around their neck to signify that they were a part of the Union. So I'm pro-Union. Does that help?
There we
Okay, we're off to a good start, I think. Yeah, I do look like I would tell you a joke about fishing. Because the truth is that when they named fishing, they had to call it that because hooking was already taken. That's
Very good.
you worked that one in there. Work it in.
So what about when you're hanging out in a bar and you run into other dudes who do look exactly like you and do sound like you? What's your go-to to let them know that you're not down with whatever shit they're about to say out of their F-150? Like it is.
One time I was going through an alley and I saw that there was some graffiti and it said pork chops. I was like, who's spray painting pork chops? Like, that is inappropriate. And then I got closer and it said, fuck cops. I was like, oh, that's totally appropriate. I'll just let that one fly. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did you got brought a Bloody Mary to the stage?
To be fair, I did order it before I was called up here.
Yeah, I mean, that's a 15-minute drink right there. That is really... I don't think I've ever seen a Bloody Mary at this bar. That is crazy.
Yeah, and I'm looking
Actually.
like I made a good choice. But this is why I was late. If you can see why I'm having a Bloody Mary instead of a beer. I was up last night.
Yeah? What were you doing?
Hanging out, drinking, and sitting for karaoke. That's what
Oh, nice. What's your
was a-
karaoke song right
I was
now?
a captive at the moment, but I'm a big fan of Wonder Boy by Tenacious D. That's what is the secret of your power? It's a great one.
You mentioning Tenacious D might be the most enthused this audience has been the entire time we've been talking. That's...
I'm like, I'm trying to wedge a joke in here, but it's like, where do I put these fucking dumbass jokes that I have?
Yeah. How do I put a
It's
joke
like,
in here
yeah.
like a stick of asparagus?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is this helping? Does this make me funnier if I'm holding this? I feel like there's a lot of shit hanging out of it.
It means we don't know what time of day it is anymore. That's for sure.
That is true.
Yeah.
I've not been aware of what time it's been.
It can almost be a Bloody Mary hour, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's not really one you'd have in the dance club, right?
I mean, it's kind of a baller move. Show up with a Bloody Mary and a bathrobe.
What's up?
Yeah. Hey, ladies.
That's right.
You having a good morning?
You know what's going to happen? I'm about to get a bump stock. Be dancing too close and get one of those. There's one of your red. There we go. Okay. Everybody got scared for a second. They're like, I don't know if that's.
He brought up a gun part.
Yeah, but that definitely was not about. Never mind.
Yeah.
You've been there, right? Dancing up too close on somebody and a little. No, just me.
I mean, yeah, I drink too much too sometimes, James. Yeah, sure, fine. What do we want here? Yeah. So you play like outlaw country music. That is like that's one of your things, right?
That's what I call it because
That's
if
what you call it.
If you tell everybody you play country, they're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Well, you guys like Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings and stuff, right? And they're like, oh yeah, that's great. I'm like, well. So I got to call it outlaw, or people are like, okay, I can go on that.
You throw the adjective on there just to calm people down, to be like, yeah, I'm a country musician, but they know you're not like a build the wall kind of country musician. Yeah.
No, take that bitch down. That's what I'm for.
So that's kind of what I was going to ask you, is that like there's this long history with country music stuff and stuff that like, what do you think has changed since the Johnny Cash era to where country has ended up with the cultural position that it has now?
Well, it's soulless.
Okay.
It's totally soulless. Like, they're just paid. They get a few songs that are theirs, and then they get a record label, start paying them, and they tell them what to play and how to do it. And it'll turn into these weird songs that are popular but have no soul to them.
Yeah.
Sort of like Christian rock music, you know? Like, I don't know about that. You guys should try harder. That is for God. God put a million doors in the world. You to walk through.
Yeah, that makes sense. That it all comes back to what's making money, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, saying that using a country accent to say you want to shoot some cops doesn't really bring as much money in for Walmart ads.
It's a more niche audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's shocking. Weirdly, it feels like it's wider. Like, I feel like most people in this bar are more down with Johnny Cash than they are with, I don't know, this sort of like drink a beer on your porch kind of country. But I guess that's kind of here nor there.
Well, if it's good country, you should be able to do that.
Yeah. You're right. I can drink a beer on my porch to Johnny Cash, too.
And you can drink a beer on your porch listening to rap music as well. I don't know why you have to put country music there.
You can just drink beer.
You can.
Yeah, I guess you are.
You know
just
what?
Hey, keep it going for beer, everybody.
Yeah.
You can drink it.
You want to get down with some country music? I prefer Gatorade.
Really?
If I get even one.
Keep that electrolytes going.
Yeah, you know, it's like because beer was last night when I was listening to metal.
Have you ever?
I like metal too, you guys. Don't let it fool
Hey,
you.
he likes metal too. He's
That's
not a
right.
bad guy.
Come on.
He really isn't. You won't look through his Twitter. I dare you to find a slur. It's
He has done it. He screened me for tonight.
we have to do that nowadays.
Oh, I know.
So you
Terrible.
run a history podcast that I still haven't been on because homework is involved.
Oh, yeah.
It's what was it called again?
History and whatever.
Yeah. You run history and whatever. So this is a question
With the
that
A on the end, it's
This-
just different. You know.
This is a particular question. This is gonna be my last real question for you. And it's a question that I can only ask to other white men on this stage in particular, which isn't a good
Right.
preface
You're
for
getting
this
me
right
nervous,
now.
man.
You're gonna see where I'm going with this. What time and place in history would you go to first with a time machine?
Oh, God.
See why I had to narrow it down?
I don't know. Like, that's a crazy... I don't know about going back in time too far because your chances of survival are like... They get smaller and smaller the farther back you go. You know, it's like you've got people ruling Rome who are like 30. Think about it. If you go too far back, you will die, and very soon. So it's like, where do I want to go? It's like, it depends. I mean, can I put Trump in a different direction so that he goes off a cliff sooner or something?
Maybe we're not talking go back in time and do butterfly effect shit. Maybe we're talking go back in time and watch something.
Well, you can't go back in time and not have the butterfly effect.
Okay, let's say it's a hypothetical one-way mirror time machine where you just get to go back and
like a magical wizard was like, yo, you can check out any point in history with this bitch.
You get to go observe.
Oh, jeez. Good God, you're asking... Dude, there's so many things that I would love to see. Like, I would just spend hours in there like the Animus in... Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I would just be in there all the time.
I get it. Broad question. What if I narrow it down? What if we're talking about just American history?
Well, I don't know. Just see it. It would be too brutal. A lot of the things that I would like. I wonder what really happened at Bella Wood. You know, there's like different.
Wait, what is that about?
Oh yeah. See,
Do
man,
any of you guys
you're
know about
asking me
this?
freaking history questions. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, Bella Wood was one of the first theaters of war during the First World War that the Americans participated in. And it was like 17,000 the first day or something.
Oh, damn.
So, like, what would happen there? I mean, you could say, look at Gettysburg, right? Like, what actually did troop movements look like back then? Because we don't really know. Or, if you really want to go back and see what ancient sword fighting was, what knights actually did, that would be cool. The knight thing would probably be, that would be my choice. Because that is the one thing that we have no record of. We don't know how they trained, learned, or fought really in the old ancient knight sword days. So maybe that would be it, because that's like something we just have no clue about.
Right, we don't know what's happening.
We
there
know that
anyway.
they had the swords,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's really it. You know, we know a whole lot more about like Japanese samurai and stuff because they kept better records. But as far as the English and the knights in the medieval times, people are obsessed with that, but nobody really knows.
I am happy to tell you that you did just win White Man Contestant Bingo on the show. Because you mentioned the samurai. You're in. You
I did it.
That
All
was
right.
actually that was the secret word that I was looking for the whole time.
See, I'm going back into Animus, and I'm going to go check out how the samurai actually. I want to go find Sun Tzu and figure out, you know, when he's writing that book, like how many battles did he have to go through. I think you've done something bad here. You've gotten me on a place. Nobody was here for a seminar in history.
Hey, you want a seminar from this guy?
I was just going off at the mouth. Like, these are not jokes whatsoever.
Now, sometimes we get there. Sometimes we don't. And unfortunately, with this interview, we didn't.
We didn't.
You know, we really hoped. There was a lot of hope there. It was like, maybe we'll
Right.
find some. But again, it's just as much my fault as yours. So
I really thought it was stand-up. Oh,
I know.
I'm glad I didn't prepare very much.
Do you want to just do a quick bit so that we end on a laugh?
Yeah, because that last shit I did wasn't that funny.
It's not your fault. I didn't
Let me
set you up
see
well.
what
Yeah, what's in the notebook?
the notebook. I don't want to sully your table.
Don't worry about it.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh no, there's a Bloody Mary on the table.
I know. Is the table cooler now? All right. If a sex worker gives you a freebie, does that mean it was pro bono?
Hell yeah. Keep it going for James Manning III. Excellent work. All right, everybody. It's time for one of my favorite parts of the show, and it's one of my favorite parts of the show because I get to leave the stage. Coming next, we've got the crab bucket, everybody. Could I get someone from the lovely production staff to please hand me the crab bucket so that I can pass it back to the lovable crab man back here. Crab man's gonna pull names out of this bucket right here. Let's see, how many we got? I'm seeing, wow, we got a bunch of them. Okay, we got a bunch of names in the bucket tonight. That means we are doing 3-minute sets here at the Crab Bucket Open Mic here in the middle of Hand Shoes and Horse Grenades. I will shine a light at you when you've got 1 minute left. Don't worry too much about it. I'm not going to be mad at you if you go over your time. We will just ban you forever and talk shit about you for the rest of your life. Is how it'll go. But no, for real, we just want you to have a good time and fucking tell your jokes. So when you get the light, when I shine you a flashlight, start wrapping things up, but do your thing. Crabman, go ahead and pull the first name for us. Take us away here.
All right, our first comedian will be Wyatt Breeden, or Breeden.
Give me over Wyatt!
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here on the Left Wing Kill Tony. I appreciate it. So a little bit about me. I turned 30 next month. I grew up pretty poor, so growing up poor, I had a lot of schemes and inventions to like try to get rich fast, and a lot of them didn't get picked up. I have a few Shark Tank pitches written down here that I pitched. First one here was waterproof tea bags, because tea bags, they spill on the ground, so no more water on the ground. Heated ice cream bowl for when your ice cream gets too cold. I got inflatable dartboard right on the wall. Left-handed fork. It's a regular fork. You hold it in your left hand. Velcro condoms. Just, good to go. It's painful for the person receiving it, but it's a mistake. It's what you do for love. Carpeted bathtub for when it's too cold when you step in. Hot ice cubes. Heat your drink. I tried to bring some with me, but they melted in my pocket on the way here. A scented napalm. That was one that got denied. I tried to sell that to the military. You can devastate a village and leave a lemon-scented afterglow for generations to come. My pubic hair trimmer, that didn't go well at all. That was it was about 40 tweezers that I welded together, and I actually didn't shut that one down because of sales. That was because Nike tried to sue me. Our slogan was too similar. Apparently, mine was just fucking do it. So yeah, I know I was pretty poor. I grew up poor. I had 3 movies to watch. I had How High on VHS. I had The Dark Knight and 300 on Blu-ray. So I had friends over all summer when I was in middle school. So we'd watch those 3 movies on repeat and smoke a bunch of pot, and that was all we did. And we'd go back to school at the end of the summer with, trying to be white gangsters with thinking we could also be Spartan warriors, pretending to be the Joker. It was a recipe for disaster. Thank you.
All right. Coming up next, you know him, you love her, it's Hazel J.
Oh, hey guys, I was smoking a joint. Were you guys smoking a joint too? No? Dang. Hi, I'm Hazel J, and my cat wears a size medium in dog clothes, which I feel like is what I would say if I were like a Fat Cats Anonymous kind of group, okay? And I would absolutely go to one of those groups, okay? But not because she's gonna get less fat. She's gonna stay super thick, I promise. I would go because I wanna meet other fat cat owners, you know? Which, like, it brings me to here, right? Because I thought this would be where, like, the fat cat owners would be, probably. So if you have a fat cat, you owe me your phone number after this. And I'll start the Fat Cat Owners group chat, and very soon after, the Fat Cat Owners orgy. Thanks. Cool. Yeah, right? Right? We're in. I think Lizzo getting on Ozempic and then everybody forgetting she was like a mean girl is super on track. That makes sense. I feel like when the allegations first came out about her, right? Like I didn't want to believe it, you know? Like she was like America's sweetheart kind of. But then I learned something really important, and that's that her real name is Melissa. Like Lizzo would never, but Melissa might. Okay, Lizzo wouldn't complain if you got her coffee order wrong. Okay, she'd still tip you. She might even leave a good review about you. Okay? Melissa would complain about you all day and be a cunt in the process for sure. She'd make you redo it like 5 times. Lizzo would hold your hair while you vomit, right? Okay, she's that kind of friend. She's got you. Melissa would take a video of you and like post it possibly on her story and bring it up yearly when it comes up on the memories, you know? That's her. It's my theory anyway. Has anybody else been personally victimized by a Melissa? Show of hands. Yeah, there's always. Seriously, it's a fucking problem. Any other names like that? Fucking white bitch names, right? What's your most hated white bitch name? Everybody, all at once. Nice. We've all been victimized. I love that for us. Yeah, I do. I started dating an asexual person, and in case you're wondering how that works, it's a little like this. They use the Hitachi on me, and then I use it on their back because that's free massage oil, babe. Like, gosh, we're thinking financially, fiscally here, you know. Yeah. I'm polyamorous. Anyone else? Wow. Amazing. So polyamory doesn't always mean that you're a slut, but in my case, that's right. Is anybody else a slut here? Yeah. Yeah, slow roar from the crowd. It's okay. We're sleepy. It's okay. Sometimes I feel like I have so many partners that I don't realize they don't all realize they're my partners, which is my bad, right? Like, for example, I was fucking a dude for a year, and I told him for the first time that I loved him. And he was like, damn, I didn't know it was like that, which is also my bad, guys. Hey, did you guys know that the hardest part about having an OnlyFans is that you have to clean your room first? And that is why I had to retire, guys. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Hazel. Your next comedian will be the one, the only, Eugene Caliuli. Never mind, Eugene is not here. Eugene's not in the scene, but you know who is? Jason G. Unless if he's not either. There he is.
I know I have a mullet, but I'm also a safe redneck. Nobody needs to be running for the fucking door, okay? Dating at my age sucks. I'm 23. Yeah, I'm aware I look 30. I don't get carded anymore. I get carded here just because they fucking feel bad. Seems like the only way to meet people is to go to bars. But the girls I'm interested in just seem to be guarded by that one friend. You know what friend I'm talking about? She kind of looks like the uncle your mom won't let you see anymore. They always pull me away from them before I can even get a word in. So I get pissed and keep drinking all night, and somehow I end up leaving with my uncle I'm not allowed to see anymore. Recently I got into Love on the Spectrum. Usually I'm not into dating shows, but something about this one just pulls me in. Every night I'm on the couch, alone, in my boxers. Fuck, one night I had an application for the show halfway filled out, but then I got distracted and looked up how to get autism. I just feel like I'm more of a method actor. Have you ever heard someone tell you that you remind them of your parents? Like, oh, you have your mom's eyes. I don't have my mom's eyes, but I have been told I have my dad's penis. Yeah. Lucky me. My uncle told me that, which is weird because I thought my dad was into blondes. My name's Jason Grantham. That's my time.
Give it up for Jason. Coming up is your favorite, J.B. Garner.
Hi, Crabman. How's it going, dude?
I missed you, man.
I missed you too, dude. I missed you too. I feel like I've been getting older, and because I've been sitting on my balls way more than I've used to. I've sat on my balls like 3 times in the past week, and it's getting concerning.
Why do you keep doing that to yourself?
I'm not doing it to myself. It's just happening. Is this happening to anybody else? Older gentleman in the back, do you hang? Yeah? Good. We hang lower than we... Good. Good. I've often heard of the rumor, but now I'm experiencing it. Like, this is a nice soft chair, but if there was a stool up here, I wouldn't sit on it because I don't want to run the risk. It hurts. I have other thoughts, too. I was thinking about this. I was watching one of the Spider-Man movies. This is a loose thought, but hang with me on it. If Spider-Man had Spider-Man's powers anywhere else but New York, I don't think he would be a superhero. I just think he would be annoying. Like, if you can't, because New York is the only place with the buildings where you could swing, and it would make sense to be Spider-Man. But here, you couldn't swing. What are you going to swing around? Trees? You'd be Tarzan. You'd be a freakish Tarzan. What else? This is what Nathan does when he's here. He just chills out. That's cool. Are you guys all comics over here, or are you supporting somebody? Who are you supporting? This guy. It's going to be your first time? You already went? Look at the future, dude. Congratulations on becoming a stand-up. By all means, don't parlay it into a drug habit. Or do for a couple of years and then come back even stronger. It's the stand-up way. It's the path that you're on. Congrats. What else? What's the process? Angie, how are you? Good. She gave me a double thumbs up. Fuck yeah. Well, this has been super fun, dude.
Yep.
All right, good. That's the light. Good. All right, goodbye. I love you guys. I love you. Goodbye. Oh, on Tuesday, I'm going to prove that Litzy Bits' beliefs about a certain TV show are very wrong. And the fact that she likes that TV show, Riverdale, is harmful to society. Okay, I love you guys. Riverdale does not rule. No, it does not. Okay, bye.
Give it up for JB! Wasn't he at least mildly delightful? Anyways, your next guest will be, or comedian, whatever you want to call them, whatever they are to you. This one will be Jamie Colson.
All right, hello everybody. I'm 33 now, and I don't know what to do with my life. I know that I won't drink a Bloody Mary at night on stage, though. What was that? I'm deciding whether I want to get an OnlyFans. Okay, I won't. Or a master's degree. Also, okay. Thank you, Dylan. I don't want the debt. So I'm just going to save up my energy to start a late-in-life lesbian dog rescue. I have a few more years of depression before I get there. I've been with my partner a long time. He's not as fat as me, so we don't 69, we 81. And I love it. We do it all the time. Anyways, I always thought I was bisexual, which I probably am, but also I'm like, Q, I don't know. I'm questioning. I've been with a man 13 years. I'm questioning everything. I just wish that instead of Jehovah's Witness, I had drag queens coming to my door to recruit me and explain the ways of the gays. And, you know, they're like, do you have time to hear about our Lord and Savior, Lady Gaga? And I'm like, yes, I saw her in 2014 and I've never been the same. So anyway, I want to be converted. I know I'm getting older because Shark Week is evolving. When I was growing up, they never had footage of great white sharks fucking. Did you guys know this? It was like taboo, never seen it. And now, 2025, we are advertising on Discovery great white shark sex because they finally captured it. And I was thinking, do you think the first sharks to fuck on camera, like one of them was Tommy Lee and his great white cock? His parents were probably like, you know, that nurse shark, she got a Patreon, but you had to, anyway, okay. Put your cum on Discovery Plus. Did you guys know it takes 25 years for a tampon applicator to break down some plastic? You guys know that? You know what else takes 25 years to break down? Millennials. Okay. Thank you, yeah. I heard that in Scotland, they're the first place to give out free menstrual products to everybody. I guess they really don't care about the environment. You know what I mean? Okay. Sorry. That was bad. That was stupid. I've been doing a lot of white women poppers. You guys know what those are? Essential oils. I'm just sniffing them until I get crazy and poop in a TJ Maxx. Okay. My name's Jamie. Give it up for Crab Man and the Crab Bucket.
Awesome. Give it up for Jamie one more time. Well, that concludes the crab bucket. And now comes your host, Nathan Hart.
All right, you guys liking the open mic comics tonight? Hell yeah, right? Yeah. All right. Now that we're done with the open mic, you guys are into stand-up comedy. You're really going to enjoy your next comic. They're going to come up, our featured comedian for the night. She's going to come up and do a little bit of a longer set for you guys. Put your hands together. Nice loud for one of the best comics in Eugene, Angie Bloomfield.
Hello, how's it going? We have an actual audience tonight. Give it up for that. Yeah, I don't have to do my new jokes. I can just do the old trustees. Give it up for this guy for blowing up the women's bathroom so bad. Guys, we really need a fan in there. We really need a fan. I'm going to pee my pants. It's fine. I'm proud of you. It was a good dump. It's fine. There's worse places you could take a shit, I think. The street, like all the other people outside. Yeah, my name's Angie. I just turned 40, so nothing. Yeah, that was the sound of all the boners in the room dying. That's what that was. No support at all. That's fine. No, I just turned 40 43 months ago. And yeah, it's going pretty good so far. I'm starting to think that I'm never going to go to college. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that year off or whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I had this bracelet, and I forgot to wear it tonight, but my daughter's friend made it for me, and she was like, how do you spell your name? Because she wanted to put my name on it, and I was like, Angie. And then she came back, and she's like, how old are you? I'm like, 43. And she comes back a few minutes later with this really cute bracelet, and it just says 43 on it. And I'm like, oh, good. She's like, I ran out of letters. I'm like, cool. It's my favorite thing. I'm like, maybe next time you can make me one with my weight on it. Oh, wow. I get that's great. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I think I can't really stop fucking with my hair. That's been a thing for me lately. Like, I cut my bangs again this week. You can tell it went really well because they're pushed back right now. Here's the thing. I feel like bangs are a lot like cigarettes, you know? Like, you can have them for a long time and then stop having them, but you're going to think about them every day until eventually you have them again. That's how it works. But if you have both of them at the same time, everyone's going to know that your dad ignored you and you like to be choked during sex. That's how it works. Oh, God. That guy, like, in the back, I was like, is that my dad? He, like, actually kind of looks. I'm like, he showed up. That's cool. Yeah, I'm starting to get gray hair. I got a lot of gray hair coming in. No gray pubes yet, though, so bless up or whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking, like, how long are we going to keep up this charade, you know? Hazel's dyeing my hair all the time for me, and I'm like, maybe I should just grow it out. You know, I could do, like, maybe I could be the lady that has, like, 2 long gray braids, you know, that look. I feel like I could pull it off, you know? It would be awesome. You know, I'd be like Willie Nelson in the streets and Bob Ross in the sheets, you know? Yeah, giant bush. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't shave it, but I do sage it, guys. I feel like it helps with Ghost of Penises Past, is what it does. I can't shave it because the last time that I did, it looked like a Simpsons character. Like, why does it have an overbite? I don't know. And most specifically, Moe from The Simpsons. Like, I have 5 o'clock shadow and everything. Just like, I need a man to hug and kiss. That's fun. Yeah, I had an appointment to get an IUD. And I fucking chickened out, you guys. I chickened out. They were like, it can help with like perimenopause and stuff. And I was like, what? Perimenopause? I'm from the 90s, more like Luke perimenopause, am I right? I can't believe you guys laughed at that. That was such a bad joke. Yeah. Thank you. You should punish yourselves. No, I chickened out. I don't know what it was. I was kind of nervous to get one. I've never had one. And then I go in there, and she's like, okay, it's not a big deal. We're just going to put this little piece of plastic in there. It'll be fine. I'm like, ugh, plastic? I already kind of didn't know. But now I'm like, I don't know if I want plastic in there. And she was like, I mean, we can do copper. We've got copper ones. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's all I need is a bunch of tweakers trying to get up in there and steal my wiring. No, thank you. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Let's see. I haven't. Are you guys drinkers? You guys having some drinks? Yeah. I can't drink like I used to be able to. Unfortunately, I still do it, but I can't. Like I get really bad hangovers. You know. Like have you ever had a hangover so bad that your phone doesn't recognize your own face the next morning? Yeah. I had to reset it. Like this is what we look like now. Sucks. Yeah. Like instead of unlocking it, my phone just immediately called Cahoots. I was like, ah! Yeah, not ideal. They're not even around anymore, are they? I don't know what's going on yet. Oh, R.I.P. Cahoots. That's so sad. I don't know. I call those hangovers my FDR hangovers because I have to sit down all day with a blanket on my lap. He was paralyzed, so, you know. Marco, polio. I don't know. What are we doing? Do you guys ever, okay, so you're drinkers. Do you ever take a break from drinking, like, just to make sure? Yeah, you're nodding. Good job. Yeah, you have to do that sometimes. Here's what I found, like, when you take a break from drinking, you can just drive at night. Fucking crazy. I was like, holy shit, there's so much freedom. I never realized, like, who wants to go to, I don't know, Walgreens? What's open at night other than a bar? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of things out there. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. Drinking, you guys are drinkers. What else we got going on? Oh, yeah, I went to an all-gay high school. Yeah, it was hard for me, you know. It was like Eminem growing up in Detroit. I had to slurp pussy like mom's spaghetti just to survive. All right. Not bad. Okay, I grew up in the Midwest, actually, is where I grew up. Have you been there? It's weird there. It's like, just imagine a bunch of pedophiles running rampant and also everyone's afraid to dance. That's kind of the vibe. Yeah, it's weird there. Like, I grew really far away from a lake, or from the ocean, you know, but we did have a lake, and if you swam in it, it gave you a rash. I swam in the lake a lot. I didn't have a salad until I was 22. Yeah, we don't do those there. Like, if you need nutrients, you just shotgun a can of cream of mushroom soup. That was our salad. So, I don't know. I just went to visit. It is fun to go. I make fun of them all the time, but it is really fun to go visit my family, you know. There's just something about sleeping in your childhood bed. I don't know what it is. Like, every time I do it, I just have the urge to pick my nose and wipe a booger on the wall for old time's sake. You guys look like booger wall people. Did you have booger walls growing up, huh? Yeah, you guys are liars. This guy had a booger wall for sure. He's still got one. He's like, I took a dump in your bathroom, and then I put my boogers on the wall. It's fine. Booger walls are cool. It's like a climbing gym for ants. Yeah. Yeah, I was a disgusting child. I realized that when I tell that joke and no one else had one. I'm like, I was gross. I was also a pervy child. You guys pervs when you were kids? No one ever likes to admit that because it's like weird to think about kids and that, you know. But like, I was a total perv. Like, you know, I was humping couch cushions, watching Designing Women after school like everybody else, right? Eating oatmeal cream pies, just going to town. My mom's like, what's wrong with the couch? I'm like, shh. I remember this sleepover that I had when I was a kid with my friend Becky Treble. And I remember she was like, hey, once my mom and dad go to bed, let's sneak out to my dad's truck because he has a CB and we can talk to truckers. And I was like, hell yeah, brother, we're doing that. I was so excited. So we get, okay, it's like middle of the night and we're in our jammies and we sneak out there. And we decided we're going to sexy talk these truckers, you guys. By the way, we were 9. We had no idea how to do that, but we were going to try for sure, you know. So I was so excited. I'm like, I want to go first, you know, and I get up there and I was like, 10-4, 10-4, good buddy. What do your balls look like? What even are they? Like, what's going on with those things, you know? I was like, I don't know, I'm not getting anything. And she's like, I'll go, let me have a shot, you know? And she was like, we have really big boobs. Yes, we for sure have them. And they're big and they're wet. We've got big, wet, fat tits. Guys, don't have a rash on them from the lake for sure. They're just giant swinging tits. You guys, we were scaring grown men. we were scaring them. And then like thinking back, I'm like, holy shit, we were child predators. All right, well, that's it for me. Thanks very much. Give it up for your host, Nathan Hart, who's coming to the stage. All right.
Yeah, you can sit, you can stand. We're gonna do the same old thing that I did with everybody. Oh, keep it going for Angie Bloomfield, everybody.
I'm sitting. I am sitting.
Yeah.
Is this thing on? Oh, it is on.
Yeah. I think you're on. I think everything should be working like it's supposed to be. Angie, when it comes to stand-up comedy, what is your greatest fear?
My greatest fear, probably being forced to wear a clown outfit and put on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's probably it. And I faced it already, so I can do anything I want
Look
now.
up Task Crabster
Yeah.
on hystericalightentertainment.com. We do lots of weird stuff to Angie.
Fully threw me into full existential crisis.
Yeah.
I think I'm over it now, mostly.
You didn't
yeah.
like wearing clown makeup?
I don't know why. I've always valued having weird people around me. It's always been important to me. And for whatever reason, there's this weird line with the clowns. And I got into that room. I was like, motherfucker, I'm gonna have to put a clown outfit on. Guys, I did it though. I did it. I'm proud of myself. Give it up for me.
Yeah. Keep it going for Angie for getting all clowned up.
All clowned up. Clowning around.
So we're both out at fucking open mics and stuff all the time, and I've noticed that now that I've been doing this for since I was in my 20s and shit, and now I'm in my 30s, and now I feel like when I look around, I feel like a fucking old person among all the people who are starting now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I see where this question is going. Go ahead. Go on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like you can
You're
relate.
old, Angie.
You can relate
You're
to
so
the idea.
old. How do you deal with
that
it?
wasn't the way I was gonna phrase it. I tried.
Sure.
How do you? What's one stereotypically young person thing that you still do?
Drink and drive. Just kidding. I don't do that. I would say, what do I do that's a stereo? I don't know. I feel like just being out. You know what I mean? Yeah, just being out in the world. I feel like people really, for whatever reason, turn a certain age and they just watch TV and don't leave their house. And I don't do that.
The fact that you're here at all is the
Yeah.
young people shit that you do.
I feel like it. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. A lot of people I know that don't do comedy, they're not going out at night. They're not doing anything. You know what I
Right.
mean?
They just hang out at
they're
home.
gardening, they're doing stuff,
Right,
but
right.
whatever, Yeah.
Fundamentally, existing in the world ends
Yeah.
up being a young people move.
I guess, what a bummer.
Yeah. You've so you've got a teenage son right now,
Yes,
right?
I do.
What are you doing to make sure that he does not get radicalized on the internet?
Yeah. Well, he's a rare bird, I feel like. His thing he's into fitness. And
That's bad news.
I know, but he's he started getting into cold plunges, and I was a little oh, what are we doing? Who are you watching? But I don't know. He's just he's very self-aware of his own he's monitoring his own screen. I don't know. He's different. He's not like most teenagers, so it's hard for me to answer that. I don't have to worry about him. He's very strong-minded.
You're
and,
pretty sure you're just kind of trusting him to not get radicalized.
Yeah. No, we've had lots of talks.
Quick.
Yeah, because he's very straight and narrow,
right.
And I've kind of I do some check-ins politically, how you feeling about that? He's got all the right answers. It's I think we're okay. So far.
Has a woman cheated on him with one of his friends yet?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, first step to radicalized. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
You never know when they can hit you any second.
Ooh.
Yeah, really.
Ooh. Yeah, he has a really annoying mother, and so I think that's the biggest thing he has to worry about right now. He's like, get out of my room, and I'm like, never.
Yeah. That also seems to be the first step for a lot of the.
Yeah.
I feel like Andrew Tate got asked to clean his room once, and now he's got this whole fucking thing that he's doing where he's like, I'm gonna shave my head and be tough.
Yeah. It's so weird. I think there was a teacher in my high school named Andrew Tate, and he got fired for hitting on students. So it's just like, it's a bad name, guys. It's a bad
Top
name.
reason to get fired from a school.
Yeah.
Really is. It's way up there.
He never hit on me, but I was ugly, so it worked out. Sometimes it works out, you know? It worked out, yeah. It helps. I didn't have any tits, you know? They don't care about the ones that don't have tits. They want the young girls with big tits. That's what they're into. So I was safe, yeah.
What a weird dichotomy.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like you'd think that if they're going for the girls. I'm all right.
I don't know.
I don't know what to do with this.
It's hard to get into the mind of an Andrew Tate.
Exactly, and I don't really think I want to.
Yeah.
Especially not on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about this outside. But
Yeah, we'll work this out. Well, Angie, let's go ahead and get our next guest up here.
Great idea.
Does this seem like a reasonable time to go ahead and keep the show moving?
And do I stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you wanna hang out,
I'm
talk
into
with
it.
the next.
Well, I
next
can't
few
use the
comics.
bathroom. It's still fumigating. Yeah.
We're working on it.
You need a doctor. What did you have for dinner? See, I'm not wrong. His friend agrees. Oh, now he's leaving.
Yeah, you
Dump
drove-
and run, buddy.
You
Dump
drove
and
an audience
run.
member away because he's got gastrointestinal distress. Turns out.
I'll never let it go. This thing is.
All right. All right. You're really gonna enjoy your next comedian. Put your hands together. Nice lad for the very funny Dylan Cianci.
Yes. Big fan over here.
So, how's it going?
Dylan.
Yeah,
Hello. Welcome
Hi.
back to the show.
it's nice to be here.
Dylan, last time you came on the show, you read an excerpt from the Communist Manifesto.
I did,
for us.
yeah.
For a while, like it was a long while.
That was my whole
bit.
bit. I don't do comedy anymore.
So you're like an outspoken leftist person, which we
Yes.
could know from looking at you before you say anything at all. We're all very aware of it. What is your most right-wing conservative viewpoint?
Oh, I'm gonna say I agree with Angie. Men need to stay out of women's bathrooms, and that was instance one.
Ah, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's the only time I feel
I
that
can't
way.
stand that. No, I don't want anything with external genitalia near me at all. Like, I'm sorry. I love trans women because at least they have the good sense to get that shit turned off. Like, I love trans women because they're doing their best, but I fucking hate all y'all so much.
What are you? Do you even know what you're wooing for right now?
I'm the worst. I'm super canceled for that. Yeah, no, I'm a bad person, but
Yeah.
I'm at peace with it.
You're super canceled in Eugene for hating men?
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, that feels like a pretty safe
I
take,
know.
actually.
I spent a lot of time getting into fights on Twitter in 2017 that were not good for me. I was a J.K. Rowling defender just a little bit too long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it because you like the writing too much?
Yeah, it was really hard for me to give up. I didn't have any friends or any life outside of Harry Potter fan forums from the age of like 3 years of my life. I was raised by the internet.
It's tough. Like, I have a kid that loves Harry Potter, and
Yeah.
I just don't have the heart to tell her yet. She'd be just so sad.
You're not telling your daughter?
Not yet. I mean, let her enjoy it a little longer. I already had the books before
Yeah,
that
is she
shit.
reading the books?
It's not like I'm buying it. I mean, she read the books. It's mostly the movies she likes.
I was like a midnight release for the book
Yeah, I
Harry
bet you
Potter
were.
kid. Like, it was my life.
Yeah.
Doesn't that also make sense?
What?
It does.
What
Not surprised.
house are you in, Dylan?
So
Hufflepuff.
here's okay. So here's the
fucking go.
thing. Here's the thing is that I have the belief that you are whatever you were when you were 11. And when I was 11, my life sucked a lot more. So I was a Slytherin. And I've aged out of that, but I was a conniving little. I wanted to be president. I
you-
really believed.
You picked the edgelord.
Yeah, no.
I still think you should be president.
Yeah, someday.
Personally.
Yeah. I would prefer it. I think that would be it would be a
Vote for
good deal.
Dylan as best comedian in Eugene so that
She's-
I can bring that to my boss so I can get the schedule I want. Thank you.
She's going to put vitamins in beer, guys.
I'm going to put the vitamins in the beer. We're going to have extra fluoride. We're going to have the best teeth of any state. We're going to make the EMX free.
Yeah, she's going to make America healthy again.
Absolutely.
Her and RFK.
We're going to have a height limit on cars in downtown. If your car is too high that it would kill a pedestrian, you're just not allowed downtown. Park and walk. Get the fuck out. I don't like you
Seems
people.
easy enough.
I
Mayor.
fucking hate cars.
Maybe you should start with
Yeah, for sure.
mayor.
Mayor. That's always been my dream. I just I'm broke as shit.
Yeah.
You either got free time or you got money, you know. And honestly, I've gone full agoraphobia mode. I'm like watching television, like broadcast antenna television. I love being home alone so much.
All right.
Dylan, you brought up the Eugene Weekly Award
Yes.
for Best Comedian.
Even though Angie is the funniest of us and does actually deserve it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow,
I
guys.
know.
Lame being
Wow.
I know,
here
but
on
I
the
need
show.
this so that I can get
Wow.
my evenings free again. Because in 3 weeks, I'm going to get off work at 11 p.m., and you're just never going to see me again,
Oh,
except for
that's sad.
holidays.
I just love that you took the moment to be like cool and humble and nice about it, and you still pointed at Angie instead of me.
Yeah.
It is rude.
Why?
What are you gonna do? She likes what she likes. You
I
know?
fucking put on a tie for this.
You-
Like this.
I know. I
Yeah,
have
but you're a
period
host.
now, too.
Usually, the best
Yeah.
comedian. You're a good host. They're
Oh
different
my
skill
God.
sets.
I do comedy.
I know, and you're very funny, but there can only be one best. That's how math works, friend.
I'm not.
You're
is-
all my favorite.
Point is, yeah, a lot of local comedians. Yeah, we all want to win that thing so
We
that we can
do.
convince local bar owners that they should pay us more money than they're paying us.
Mm-hmm.
If comedy was going,
That's why you're
I'm gonna
number
let
one,
you-
baby.
I'm gonna let you finish that. If comedy was going exactly the way that you wish it was for you, what
Oh.
would that look like?
My life goal is to basically be like a Noam Chomsky sort, where people just bring me in to like complain about capitalism because they think I'm smart, and people just ask me my opinions and stuff. Basically, my job would just be appearing on podcasts as their like hyper leftist example, like a living straw man of like what is the most annoyingly ethical you can be, except
Dylan,
for a couple
I have
things.
great news for you. I brought you on this show by mentioning Dylan Seancy. Last time you came on, you read an excerpt from the Communist Manifesto. You're an outspoken leftist, but
yeah. It's going pretty good.
yeah, we're on the podcast section of YouTube.
Yeah,
You're doing it.
I know. It's
You've
happening.
made it.
All right. Can I read you some other things I might have said? I wrote out some
Sure.
Tumblr posts. I rewrote out some Tumblr posts where I think it's funny that we're recreating PBS with Patreon.
Are we?
Yeah, no, absolutely. PBS
Yeah.
is defunded, and it's just a bunch of like small, like, you know, shitty local art, and it's being funded by like a bunch of broke people trading the same $20 back and forth instead of government grants like they have in real countries. Did you guys know in Canada they'll just pay you to stay home and write a book for a little while if they really think you're gonna finish it? It's like not even that crazy. That's like a thing. Like we talk about universal health care. These people get art grants.
Damn.
I know.
Damn it.
I'm moving.
I would have not
I'm
finished
so
many
bad
books.
at I'm so bad at like paperwork though. It's like how am I? Ever
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be able to move
absolutely.
to Canada.
The life goal, honestly, why I want to be president is because that person has a secretary, like a lot of secretaries. I feel like if I just had somebody who I could be like, remind me to do this, and they like made me do it, I would do things, you know, instead of laying in bed watching YouTube all day, which
Right,
is way
right.
better.
I have a question, or do you have another question?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. When we get to the real gnarly end times,
Yeah.
what is the skill that your neighbors and that people are going to come to you specifically for? Like, where are you going to shine?
So my goal, I've thought about this. When everyone else is having a zombie apocalypse thing, and they want to like store food or buy a bunch of guns, I was like, I need the weirdest, most autistic transsexuals I can get my hands on, so that I've got people who know how to like woodwork and make soap and do canning. And my goal would be to basically just be in the center of enough Venn diagrams to sort of help and like be a living Craigslist
oh, I like that.
of, you know, there's
I
like
can
if we
see
could
that.
just like the apocalypse, if you could just convince everybody to pretend that everything's cool, then it would actually be awesome. But you got to convince everybody to just pretend that everything's cool.
Yeah.
And so that's rough. But if you can bring people, you know, shitty puppet shows, you know, if you can really do something for the people.
I mean, we're kind of doing that, I guess.
Exactly. We're
now,
trying.
aren't we?
You want to be the bard?
yeah, obviously.
You're like, I'm gonna do some.
You're like,
silly
I really need somebody that knows how to juggle. I heard you can go to Dylan. She can find somebody.
Yeah,
for you,
absolutely.
yeah.
I am friends with clowns, you know, and I know wrestling people, and like, I go to fucking Pride, and I do get stomped by every third person. I'm like, oh yeah, no, we used to work together.
the
Sick.
clown connections.
Yeah, which is weird because I went to the rodeo the very next week, and that's the largest group of people I've been in and not known anybody. And I still eventually found somebody.
Yeah, you gotta infiltrate there.
You just hang out where the people are smoking cigarettes, honestly. Like, it's bad for us, but, like, it's good people.
It's always the
It is a way to connect.
That is where you meet the cool people, is
Yeah.
whoever's smoking cigarettes. in the
I
pile.
started just carrying a lighter. Oh, no, I started buying cigarettes and not carrying a lighter when I was first, like, trying to not
You could also
stay at
have a
home all
lighter
the
and just
time.
pretend that you don't
Yeah,
have
I'm
one.
a really bad liar.
Oh, yeah.
I do not have lying autism. I can't do it.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like that
I'm
about you.
very trustworthy.
All right, Dylan, we should probably go and.
Oh, yeah, continue with the show, but you guys are doing great.
Yeah. Hey, keep it going, Dylan
Yay.
Cianci, everybody.
Woo!
All right. Okay, we are on our last comic of the night. Coming up next to the stage, she just won the Slug Queen. It's a very big deal here in Eugene. A lot of people are really enthused about it. One of my favorite comics in the area. Put your hands together, nice loud for Jen J.
Woo! Yay, I'm a fan. Hi, Jen J.
Yep, that keeps happening tonight. Yep, that keeps happening.
You fool.
Pretty cool.
She's got pigtails on.
Yeah. What's with the pigtails, Jen?
It's fucking hot.
It's hot
It is
out.
hot.
Yeah. There we go. The mic's
Too
back.
hot. Too hot for
TV.
His hair is too hot.
Too hot
It's
for
just too
TV.
hot.
Too hot for TV, guys.
It's hot out.
Speaking of hot places, Jen, you're from Texas.
I am.
You're the most qualified person on the show to talk to us about this tonight.
All right.
What do you think the new Cracker Barrel logo should have been?
Well, personally, I was hoping that it was going to be more of like a, I was just hoping for some actual crackers, you know?
Yeah.
I would just like some crackers. Like they could have put a bowl of soup and then some crackers floating in it, you know? And maybe the soup bowl looks like a barrel or something.
Oh, wow.
You know, how about that?
That's one way to do it.
That's
Oyster crackers.
a very
on top of the
specific
barrel.
way to do. You want to take it really literal.
Yeah, I guess I do. You
Crackers
know,
in
like,
a barrel.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, either that or maybe they could have just made the guy like even more of a cracker or something. You know, like shade him more of a white tone, like
Now-
just double
Missing
down
some
into
teeth.
the cracker.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Missing teeth,
yeah.
stuff like that.
I haven't seen the new logo.
It's very clean.
It's
There's not a lot
boring.
going on.
It looks like a truck stop cafeteria logo.
It makes-
Jen, would you rather get microaggressed in a Cracker Barrel or a fist fight in a Waffle House?
Both of those things have happened. So what do you want? Like, what do you want?
I am not
I've done
surprised.
both of those things.
Run us down. Which one was a better time?
Okay. Well, Waffle House clearly was a better time. For one thing, breakfast. You know. I mean,
Yum.
breakfast is like the best, you know. It's the best, and it was at like 4:30 in the morning, outside of Dallas, Texas.
You were just up early, huh?
It was after something, you know, like it was after a big EDM rave. No, that was before the days of EDM, but I don't know. I just remember there was shit talking from across the way. Hash browns flew, you know, syrup. It was like Animal House all over again, but in real life.
Yeah.
There was a titty was out.
Oh my
Whoa.
God, that's so
Yeah.
exciting.
How
A
did
titty
the
was
titty end
out?
up out in the Waffle House?
Well, when the ladies.
It was Jen's titty.
converged- it was. No, it wasn't my titty. It was a different one. Because believe me, you don't ever get just one of my titties.
there's a package deal over here. But old gal, yeah, one titty came out in her cat fight, and she got a piece of someone's like weave, like a whole chunk.
Ooh.
Yeah, a whole chunk of weave, and yeah. So there was weave, there was titty, there was hash browns. It was very exciting.
That's so exciting.
It was like that scene in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
What a
Only
good
like
movie.
trashier, you know? It was like their super trashy version of
I'd
that.
love to see
There was
that.
gravy involved. Somebody slipped on it.
Damn.
Some of that's not real, but anyways.
You never know. You never know where it's going to go in a Waffle House
There
fight.
was, like, when I was growing up, you know, like, I was the weird kids. I was in the weird kids group, you know. Like, I was a goth in the 90s. Like, I was, like, combat boots, ripped up stockings with your cut-off jean shorts, and then Charles Manson T-shirt.
That's
Good
so
old
funny.
Charles Manson was on the whole thing, and on the back it said, "Charlie don't surf." Right?
I love
yeah,
that.
that was high school Jen, and I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, but when we would come back to town and stop at Waffle House, like after a concert in Dallas, the the good old boys, you know, would want to like start fights, like the football player guys that were also fucking drunk at 2 a.m. arriving home or whatever at Waffle House, and they would start shit, and we would fight.
I mean, it's the best place to do it, though.
Yeah.
It's like a Mortal Kombat ring.
Yeah.
Or something.
They were just so threatened by your gothness. They just had to fight.
Yeah.
I bet they were just like, what are we doing with
It's
what
the
is this?
natural order of things.
Yeah.
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 It's very Breakfast Club, you know.
Do you want to know something funny about that, though? Is that, okay, so one of them was this guy, Jackie Scott, and I called him, like, public enemy number one. He was, like, fucking asshole. Like you've never met in your whole goddamn life. He was such, he tried to tell me I couldn't sit at a table at lunch. You know, he's that kind of a guy. So
Seats taken.
So one day in gym, we had to learn about wrestling, which meant we had to go to the boys' locker room. Texas, I don't know.
Sniff
so
their
we had to
jockstraps.
go to the boys' locker room. You had to pass through the boys' bathroom. And Jackie Scott was in a stall taking a dump, and there was no doors. And we all saw him, and he was shitting.
I think he was here tonight earlier, actually.
Yeah. Whoever blew up the
Oh my
women's
God,
restroom.
that was him.
Same guy. Turns out we've
That
got a
was
limited
him.
supply. Yeah.
You know what, Jackie Scott? You can't shit here. How about that one?
So you feel like you got revenge by him
I
being
got
embarrassed
him.
on the toilet?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jen, after coming here from Texas and looking around, do you think there is anything that Eugene, Oregon could adapt from Texas that we could do better?
Absolutely not. No, there isn't a thing. Texas has a lot to learn from here. It's just
I'm
facts.
sure.
I mean, I'm sure, you know, but
Reasonable.
like, let me just give you a little slice, okay? In Texas, when you take your garbage out, you take it out of the bag from the kitchen and you put it on the curb. That's how they're managing recycling and garbage. You just take that bag and you put it on the curb. They're doing that.
That's how it is in New York too. It's kind of wild.
Really? You just leave some trash on the
Yeah,
on
you
the-
put your there's like if you're walking around on trash day, it's just bags of garbage all around on the
Wow.
streets and stuff. Yeah.
See, we do that without the regulation. That's just kind of how. That's just
That's just
downtown.
how you're living. I mean, that is downtown.
But it
yeah.
reeks when it's hot out, and it's like always hot there, right?
Yeah,
so that
it's
must
always
be
hot there.
gnarly.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to be a kid playing in the summer, and you go through the alley, and there's just a trickle of garbage water.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Garbage
See,
water.
we had to use like trash cans in Florida because I feel like Florida, Texas, we've got a lot in common in terms of our upbringing
like
and stuff.
yeah, Texas, they're using cans.
Yeah, like something will eat
cans.
it if you just left
Yeah,
trash
there's so
on the
many
side.
animals around. That seems crazy.
Yeah. It is. That's
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
yeah.
Disgusting.
Weird world.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Shameful.
Can't be the slug queen in Texas. So
I have a question for you.
Okay, cool.
All right. Fuck, marry, kill. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Rachel Ray, Paula Dean, and the Barefoot Contessa.
Oh God! Fuck. Okay.
Jen used to be a chef. That's why I brought that up. Yeah.
Yeah. And those are some choices right
Aren't they?
there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said Rachel Ray, you said Paula Dean, and Barefoot Contessa,
Yeah.
right? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with y'all. Do y'all know who all those are? Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm just making sure, you know. So I'm gonna say, fuck the Barefoot Contessa.
I
Fuck
figured.
her.
Yeah.
I think, you know, like, I think she likes to get a little saucy, you know? Like, I think she's got a Jeffrey side, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think
I feel like that's the right choice.
She's got a great palate, if you know what I'm saying? Like, I think she could get it. Okay, yeah, so fuck Barefoot Contessa. Marry Rachel Ray. Marry Rachel Ray because you could get divorced 30 minutes later. 30.
All right.
She's known for 30-minute meals. Thank you. Thanks. And then kill Paula Dean. She's a colonizer. She's a bad
pretty
person.
bad. She's pretty bad.
You know, she lubes her vagina with butter. She's trash, boys.
She does do that.
She's trash.
that could be true.
Yeast.
I don't know.
I'm pretty
She's
sure
a
it is.
yeasty woman.
I read it somewhere.
She's
Yeah.
got angry yeast, you know, racist boiling yeast in her blood.
And there was that whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a bad person.
Yeah.
She brought the plague. Have you seen the plagues coming around? It's from Paula Dean.
Probably. Yeah.
One can only assume.
Who's your favorite celebrity chef?
Favorite. Gaston Acurio.
I don't know who that is.
He's a chef from Spain. Wait, no, he's from Peru. Sorry. And he changed a lot of things in Peru that made it a lot better for like people to really explore their food as a cuisine. Like he's the one who started to like be like, hey, fishermen, we should build relationships with the restaurants. And the restaurants were like, cool, we could get a deal because we're going to be pals and stuff. Like, yeah. And so then people really started fucking around more with the food. And it's really changed a lot of things there. And the Peruvian cuisine is really interesting and amazing. And I love it. So
Gaston was kind of like the Dylan of the cooking world there.
Uh-huh.
Really like, I'm going to hook you up with all the people that you need.
Yeah, really break things down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jen. Hey, thanks for coming on the show again.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Super great to have you.
Thank
Keep
you.
it going for Jen J, everybody.
Thank you.
We love Jen J.
Where's the thing?
It's over there somewhere. All right. Well, this has been a good time, Angie.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks for having me.
I really enjoyed this. It was good having you.
Mm-hmm. Now what? Is it over?
Crabman. I feel like you haven't played this in a while.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Kind of a weird theme. Kind of makes me think some things. Makes me wonder if we might actually have one more comic on the show tonight. Keep it going for Donovan Davis, everybody.
Oh my God! Woo!
Howdy, y'all.
Yes! We missed you! Donovan, while you're here, there's a toilet situation back there we could really use your help with.
Fuck.
You gotta put out that fire first.
God damn it. I'm so good at cleaning toilets now.
Yes.
Yeah, Donovan, you've been gone for a long while from the show. YouTube listeners at home will know Donovan from Hand Cheese and Horse Grenades here. You've been away. You were working for the fire service. They put you down there at a military camp cleaning toilets.
Yes.
Wild.
Angie's right. We do have one that really needs knocked out.
I know. I've been watching the live. Fuck.
Okay, good. You're caught up.
I understand.
I ran someone out of town tonight.
Fuck it. God, the toilets there are so different. They're these trailer toilets. They don't flush like regular toilets. People don't know how to flush them. The military is really fucking messy. Like, among other things, like the military is terrible. I know somebody tried to get me to join the army there, and I'm like, no. Not because they're messy. Like, well, that's a big part of it, but because, like, we know the American military is bad. Well, at least, you know, I do. Fuck. But they had this fucking, you unclog it with this stick, not like a regular plunger, but this fucking stick, you know, and I was walking like fucking like that with it, and fucking, I mastered not getting any shit water on me, fucking just holding it out, flushing it. There was a foot flusher, and you just fucking stick it in there hella fast.
Dang,
yeah. Dang. It was terrible.
Wow.
I fucking, oh God. I mean, this is a bar. I found a shit in a trash can while I was there, but they must have felt bad because it was like tied up, you know, like, but it still smelled bad. I couldn't help it. Like, I got in there and like I saw it and I started laughing. I was like, fuck me, just. Of course, it's me. I told the other people about it. They're like, we've never had that before. I'm like, fuck. All right, just me then.
Lucky
you know. But yeah, there was these guys that come by to pick up the trash. I'm like, careful guys, there's a shit in there. There's a shit in that one. He's just like, he puts on some fucking gloves. He's like, damn it, you know. Fuck, it was so unsanitary there.
Not a warning you should ever have to give anybody about anything, really.
Ever. Man, I was, you know, look at, there's a shit in there. That's no cookie. That's a whole ass shit.
Don't eat it.
But oh God, I washed my hands so much there that they fucking turned red and were like splitting. It was so dry. Like I had a before I worked there, I had like OCD. Like that's like as far as neurodivergence goes. I for sure have OCD. I don't like fucking germs. And they're like, you're going to be cleaning the bathrooms. And I'm like,
oh no.
All right, I guess.
Oh God.
Fucking,
nightmare.
when I saw that shit in the bathroom, I was like, all right, time to make that 24 an hour, I guess. Fuck.
One of those times you just got to count your wage. You
Yeah.
know? Just really stare that shit in the eye.
Yeah. I was
Literally.
like, all right, let's do this, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking pluck that.
So what, you didn't get to fight any fires?
No.
None.
Oh my God.
Not a single fire.
No, I mean, it was work, you know. Dude, I gained 10 pounds. While I was out there, I joined fire to fucking lose weight, and they like, because when you're out there, you're like fighting the fires, you know, and they're giving you like portion meals and stuff, and they just kept bringing me McDonald's, you know, and I'm like, can I get a salad, please? You know, I don't even want to go to fucking any fast food place anymore. I'm like, shit, I've lost my taste for it. It's so bad, you know. I mean,
Just eating McDonald's, staring at shit.
Yeah,
Just like,
I'm like, I know. I got there. I'm like, I've made it. You know,
dude, when you left, you were supposed to come back like all covered in soot and ripped.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Fuck.
like I know.
Trust
was the
me.
plan.
That was the plan. But
Wow.
you know.
Well,
now,
I feel like isn't fire season usually in the fall? Like you still time, right?
there is time. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I came back, but I did
Keep
get
your fingers crossed for some
Yeah.
fires, guys. Let's get this guy ripped.
Let's get this guy out there.
Throw your cigarettes out the window.
Yeah, just ash him outside. Not
Give him some not toilet
inside
work.
the fucking
Yeah.
thing. Fuck.
Wow.
God damn.
That's exciting.
Everybody-
I can't believe I didn't know you were coming. This is so exciting. I
Yeah.
was genuinely shocked. I'm very happy to see you.
Everybody down there, I don't know. It was the same stuff that happens here, but just more. I don't know. It was not white people. It was more brown people. Just like, what kind of brown are you? I'm like, are you like us? I'm like, I mean, we're all people, you know.
Yeah.
we all bleed red. They're like, but do you speak Spanish? I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, okay. So you're not one of us. I'm like, no. I'm sorry. I was the only brown guy there in my crew who was not even a little bit Mexican. And I felt segregated because of that. I'm like, fuck, it's usually just the white people, but, you know, good people.
Did you feel segregated because they were speaking Spanish, or just because you?
Oh no, it was like, I got put, and I don't think that it was like a race thing, but I got put. So there were 3 trailers that I had to clean, and then like down to the camp there were like several other trailers, like maybe 20 or 30 of them. And I got put down way away from them, cleaning just these 3 trailers. And towards the end of it, everybody moved down the camp, and so I was just sitting there, going in after the fucking people would go use the bathroom, and then just like cleaning it, and then sitting there and smoking cigarettes. I smoked so many cigarettes while I was there. Fuck.
You already smoke a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah, but I
smoked
smoked like a pack a day.
Whoa.
Yeah. It was bad.
All right.
But yeah, I was in Los Alamitos, and it was just desert there, basically. It kind of felt like a Western, but not really. There was a lot of military people. Oh man, I remember these guys would like pull up to my bathroom right after I cleaned it, like towards the end, in like this fucking buggy, and they'd be like laughing and stuff. I felt like a vendor in a post-apocalyptic land selling fruit. And they'd like come by and fucking take a bite out of the apple and just like throw the rest on the ground. And if I tried to fight back, they'd just kill me. You know, they fucking just destroying my fucking bathroom. I go in there, I'm like, fuck, god damn it. And I guess the plumbing down there is bad too, because like they'd wipe their ass and then throw it in the trash can. It was a nasty job. I'd do it again, but like, but it was.
Wow.
He would do it again.
I would do it again.
You know what?
You know what? Maybe you could do it here. We could get a bathroom attendant at Lucky's.
People flush their toilet paper here. You know, that's
their first mistake.
Usually.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, so were there any women, or was it all men?
There were 2 ladies.
Yeah.
There were 2 ladies, and there was like 30 dudes.
I was about to say 2 out of how many people?
Yeah, like 30 fellas, and then two ladies.
I wonder how that was for them. So okay. Yeah, did you run into any, period stuff?
Oh, dude, I didn't think that was what you were going to ask him at all. I thought you were going to ask him, like, you get any poon out there?
No. I mean, I would also like to know that, I guess.
No, I did run into, I had to clean a...
the shitster wasn't pulling?
One of the trailers was a lady trailer, and there was blood, you know. And sometimes
blood.
there was shit stains and stuff, and I was like, everybody poops.
That is the most Western way you could have said that. And there was blood.
And there was blood. Wow, good.
That's so fun.
You know,
it's exciting.
It was a job.
Well, we're very glad that you're back.
Yay.
Thank you.
Give it up for Donovan.
That you're back. Keep it going for Donovan Davis one more time, everybody.
Yay!
Welcome him back to town. He's here with us. Angie, is there anything else you want to talk about? If you want,
no, I'm just stoked to done it. That's exciting. I can't. Yeah, it was a nice surprise. Yeah.
You run an open mic here in town once a month over at Happy Hours.
I do. It's once a month. The next one's September 20th. It's a midnight show. It's so fun. It's like. So fun. It was so rowdy last night. Ugh, it was crazy.
Right.
Which is what I want.
I was in Medford, which is really the state's River Road in its own way.
There we go.
So
it's a good time.
But yeah, keep it going for Angie Bloomfield, everybody. And the Crab Man, while we're at it, everyone. Keep it going for Crab Man. He's got the keys going. He does this every week. This has been Hand, Shoes, and Horse Grenades. You can catch this show every single week right here at Lucky's Club, 8 o'clock Sundays. Catch it streaming 8 o'clock Pacific time on hystericallightentertainment.com. We're really happy to have you here in the bar or on the stream or wherever the fuck you're watching this. I've been Nathan Hart. Thank you. Have a good night. Did you stop the stream already? No, I'm so stupid. Dude, I've had this bag of dicks on stage the entire time. I completely forgot it was here. We've had just a bunch of them. Like a bunch of them have been here. 2. Nope, there's only been 2. I've had 3 dicks. I've had a number of dicks on stage that I wasn't aware of. We put him up here. I forgot all about him, and we've just been doing the whole show with these just here. So, damn it, dude. One of these days I'll get it. Thanks for being here.